guys, it's Miriam and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little chit chat get ready with me. I'm getting ready for my work holiday party and I'm super excited because I've actually never been to a work holiday party before. And this is also the first holiday party my company has ever done. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's a first for many of us. And I will just be showing you what I do when I want to do a nice makeup look. My hair's already done. I blew it out yesterday. I'm really happy that I'm finally doing this because if you know me, you know that this has been a long overdue dream of mine, so I'm happy to finally start my journey. I have actually been wanting to be a YouTuber ever since I was like, I want to say 10 years old, and I remember asking my mom if she would let me make a YouTube channel, and this was when I was watching like Mac Barbie 07, Steal a Babe 09, I Bet Loves Beauty XO, you know, these are the girls I was watching on YouTube, and I was like, I really want to do that. So I asked my mom, and she actually didn't give me permission, but in hindsight, I do appreciate and respect that because my mom definitely protected me from a lot of hate on the internet, and I know that seeing how being on the internet and being so public on the internet has affected other people's lives, I'm almost glad that I'm at this point in my life and now starting and making like a conscious choice to put my life on the internet. I appreciate her for, you know, holding her ground and not letting me, no matter how many times I begged. I really just want to make content that I like to watch myself and content that shows my creativity. I've always been really interested in being behind the camera, or being in front of the camera, I should say. Ever since I was 8 years old, I've wanted to be in the acting and modeling industries, which is still a lifelong dream of mine, but I'm just now, like I said, getting ready to really put myself out there. But I'm also walking into my last semester of my senior year of college. So I definitely want to get through all of that first. I'm definitely gonna put myself out there. I think that for anyone watching, the best piece of advice I could give you is if there's something that you've been wanting to do, you're the only one holding yourself back from doing that. You can do anything that you want to do in this life. This world is yours. And if you just have good intention and purpose behind what you're doing, then everything will fall into place, you know? I think we were put on this world to find our passions and express our creativity however, you know, we want, and to really connect with people and love people. So I find that this is really exciting for me because I would love to connect with, you know, more people than I have, and it's just super exciting, the opportunities that are out there, and I'm really hoping that I find myself going down a journey of happiness and success with this kind of career. I know it's definitely difficult and time consuming, but from what I know and understand, it's definitely rewarding when you can see the fruits of your labor. I just used the Halo Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 25. This is the tinted moisturizer that I use. It's amazing. I don't really like heavy face makeup or foundation. So, by the way, this mark that you guys see on my face is from a mark from sleeping. I don't know, I just woke up with it. I also apply my concealer with my fingers, and I've been using this for years. It's just the Tarte Shape Tape. I've been using this for a really long time. So I just conceal under my eyes, and then my chin, I'll get like a pimple if I need it. Do a little bit on my forehead. I also am not like a great artist, but I do love painting. It's very therapeutic for me, although I'm not not very good. So that's another way that I like to express my creativity. My boyfriend and I like to paint together. If you have something that you've been wanting to do, take it from me, just go ahead and do it. You might be taking a leap of faith and you might be really, you know, putting yourself out there, trying something completely new and out of the box, but if you don't try, you'll never know. And you don't want to look back on your life and think, wow, I never even gave that a chance because I was, you know, for whatever reason it is. For me, it's really just been about timing and commitment. Am I really gonna commit to this? I'm the kind of person that when I want something, I won't stop fighting and working till I get it, because I know that if I have too much on my plate, I get overwhelmed, and if I don't feel like I'm prioritizing properly, then I tend to have a lot of mental breakdowns. This is the powder that I use. It's called Joa Selfie Ready Setting Powder in the peach shade. And this was actually gifted to me. I have a good family friend. Shout out Annette if you're watching this. Annette does makeup, and she has been doing my makeup for special events ever since I was 14 years old. And she is the only person that I trust to do my makeup. But whenever she needed to do a little makeup clean out of her collection, which is obviously an amazing collection, she would gift me a lot of what she wanted to clean out from her closet. So most of my makeup collection is thanks to her, and I honestly use most of what she gave me. I've only ever purchased a couple of things for myself, but as you can see, I'm just pressing lightly a little bit of powder. I don't like too much powder because I like my skin to look more glowy than matte. All right, so then what I'll do is I'll go in with a really big beauty sponge. It's huge. And I'll just kind of go back and blend around my face. So next what I do is Milani liquid blush in Rose Romance. And for this, I sometimes use my fingers, but I usually have some kind of wipe or makeup wipe with me, and I don't, so I don't want to keep washing my hands, but I'll use this flat side of this beauty sponge and really go in. I find that when I apply my blush, it looks crazy and way too much, but I find that blush is one of those things that kind of just disappears. I'll put a bunch of blush on and then 2 minutes later look at myself or try to go and take a picture, and I'm like, okay, literally have no blush on my face. It's all gone. So I think with most of my makeup, I think less is more, but with blush, more is more. I also take it across my eyes because sometimes I do eyeshadow and sometimes I don't. So if I do this, then it gives my eyes a little like bit of color. Also put some blush on my nose and on my chin because I feel like my chin gets very pale. So once I feel like that's sort of blended, I will use the other end of this beauty sponge to kind of blend more. Next, I'll take my highlight, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wand. Sometimes I do my Cupid's bow, but sometimes I can get like crazy. I use the rounder side of this beauty sponge and I just blend it in. I find that I like highlighting these points of my face because these are the areas that naturally get the most reflection. I will take my bronzer. I use this Too Faced palette. It's called La Belle Carousel, and it has a shimmery blush and a bronzer. The bronzer is called Chocolate Soleil. So I just use this as a bronzer to give some warmth to my face. And then I get the insides of my eyes like I mentioned before. Then I've never really mastered how to highlight my nose, so I don't even, or how to contour my nose, so I don't even try to do that. I leave that alone. I feel like I look crazy when I do it. So then I'm gonna use the blush, which is really pretty pink color with gold shimmer in it. And I find that this is a perfect way to set my blush and my highlight together. And it's just a perfect match in my opinion. I feel like it really ties everything together. This is my favorite product, I think. Just like a lot of people, I recently got on this blush wave. I never liked blush when I was younger until now. And now that I understand, I'm never going back. So I'm pretty much done with my base. For eyebrows, I used to never ever put anything in my eyebrows, and just recently I started using clear brow gel just to set them. This is the Sephora collection clear brow gel, and I just love that it keeps them in place. But I guess that's another reason why it's so important to really learn your face, because then you'll know what to ask for and what you like and what you don't like. Next, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. The way that I like my lashes to look is perfectly achieved by this mascara. I like a fluffy eyelash look. Another trick that I learned is to do a pass or two on top. I find that it really helps with making them look long and dark. I find like that eyelashes are almost like eyebrows in the way that they're sisters, not twins, because my eyelashes never lay the same. I find that this eye, my eyelashes tend to turn more in and these fall more out. I don't know if that's just me though. I also try to really focus on my outer, even if it gets messy and I have to clean up a lot, because I find that it makes your eye look really long if your outer lashes are very defined and they flare out like that. Okay, the last thing I do for my makeup is lip liner, and sometimes I put gloss on top, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use gloss today. I might just do some lip liner. So I'm gonna use the Sephora collection lip liner in Knock on Wood. It's the perfect shade, and it looks like this. Then I do a line down the center of my bottom lip, and that's that. So I don't look crazy, I will clean up my mascara with a Q-tip. Get my Q-tip wet, and I'll clean up everything that I did. And when I've done that, I like to go back in with my tiny beauty sponge and just kind of clean up anything that might have gotten picked up so it doesn't look like I literally erased part of my makeup. So yeah, once I'm done with my eyes and my lip, that's pretty much it. This is the finished look. Basically what I do every single time that I want to have a full face of makeup on. So I hope you guys enjoyed, learned a thing or two. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.